FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football helmet.
We're on the road to San Antonio for the 2012 FBU National Championship. Hi everyone, I'm your host Neil Sika, and this is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Shows. Today, Team Minnesota. Don Patnode is their team director. He'll join us next.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
Hi everyone, this is Neil Sika, your host for the 2012 FBU National Championship. And for the very first time, exclusive coverage of every game at the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level. In conjunction with Swink.tv, you can sign up for the FBU Field Pass on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Check out our full game, highlight, and combo packages. And we'll see you on the FBU Field Pass. We are back here on our FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Shows as we go up to the land of 10,000 lakes. That is Minnesota. And we talk with Don Patnode, who's the team director for their 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams. One of the interesting dynamics last year in the National Championship, Minnesota-Wisconsin, they opened by playing in the Metrodome. Not the case this year, as Minnesota will go to Des Moines, where they'll see Nebraska at the 8th grade level. But as we progress, we welcome Don to the fold. How you doing, Don?
Good. Glad to be with you.
Yeah, excited to have you. Year 2 of the National Championship. We'll start with your 6th graders. It's new really across the board, the developmental side of things, first and second rounds. So what can you tell us about them?
You know, the 6th grade level kind of got thrown together here at the end of it, near the end of the 7th and 8th grade teams being selected. So we get a mix of 5th and 6th graders, but we're very confident in that 6th grade team. A couple of our key players, we have a defensive lineman by the name of Carter Landon, who's just a beast. Watched him in practice here the other night, and he was disrupting the offensive group quite regularly. And then they've got quite a few on the offensive side of the ball. They've got quite a few running backs, led by Raja Nelson, who's going to play some running back and tight end, and then Braden Stromberg, who's a 5th grader who's got exceptional speed for a kid at that age. So we're looking for, some good things out of our 6th grade group.
Yeah, I'll bet some good things to look forward to going into the 7th grade level next year. But your current 7th graders, well, unlike last season, they get a chance to play for a national championship. What can you tell us about them, and who's impressed you with the 7th grade team?
Well, we've got a kid on the defensive line that his name is Francisco Romero. They call him Flacco. And again, similar to our 6th grade group, this kid's just a monster on the defensive line. He will cause some headaches. Big kid. Up around the 210, 215 range. He's been our big standout on the defensive side of the ball. And then on our offensive side of the ball, we've got a kid from Edina by the name of Mathis Dwayne. And I got to see him a couple times this year, early on in the Hornet Classic football tournament that's up here in August. One of the better backs that I've seen in a few years at the 7th grade level. I would compare him to Dominic London, who's on our 8th grade squad. Maybe not as fast, but as physical last year as what Dominic was. And then we also have a quarterback on that squad that throws a real nice ball and should do some things for us. We look for our 7th grade squad to do great things this weekend in West Des Moines.
Yeah, it really sounds like you got some beef up front that could cause some havoc with the 7th grade team, that's for sure. Don Patnode is our team director for Team Minnesota. And when we return on this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show, we'll talk about the 8th graders. Stay with us.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
Hey! Push it, good. Lift! Look at the hands, look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go.
He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees, they go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle. Because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I am an enlightened warrior.
Introducing the Youth Football Coaches Association, the premier online resource dedicated to improving coaching effectiveness and promoting youth safety for all volunteers. Register free at yfbca.org and begin receiving free youth coaching information, monthly newsletters, certification, and background checks. The most up-to-date concussion information, drills for all positions and skill levels. Learn all types of offensive and defensive plays. Join us at yfbca.org, where we are making good coaches great teachers.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute.
Back here on our FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Shows, Don Patnode is the team director for Team Minnesota. We've talked 6th and 7th grade. Now we talk about the 8th graders in West Des Moines this weekend, December 1st and 2nd. And Team Nebraska, which is new to the fold as you're going to be your opponent. They've only got an 8th grade team. But Don, speaking to your club, what can we expect from the 8th graders? Who should we look out for?
Well, we're looking for big things out of our 8th grade group. It's really going to be led by our offense. Our quarterback's Keyshawn Story's kind of a run-throw dual threat. Not the biggest kid out there for sure, but we've got a stable of running backs that starts with Dominic London and Amadou Dunbar, who we feel very confident being able to carry that offense. And if we get into passing situations, we've got a pair of individuals from Centennial Middle School by the name of Alex Faison and Sam Bird. And that follows up with our tight end, who's 6'5", 260 pounds, by the name of Logan Hendricks out of Sasaga Lakes, Minnesota. We're very confident we'll score some points. And then on our defensive side of the ball, we're led by our linebacker, Captain Zach Ponick, and we look for him and Nick Bonine and the boys to shut down opposing teams' offenses. So our 8th grade team, we're looking for really big things out of. We're hoping to see them in San Antonio.
The Plains Regional, one of the sites, Des Moines, December 1st and 2nd. Nebraska, your opponent at the 8th grade level. Don Patnode is the team director for Team Minnesota. Don, lastly, you know, this 8th grade team, which was 7th grade components last year, do you feel you're better suited for a deeper run this season?
We are. We filled in a few holes that we thought we had last year. We went out and found ourselves some more linemen to solidify the depth there. That's kind of what took us down a little bit in Kentucky with our 7th grade squad last year late in the game. We had a few key injuries there, and so we're coming in with a full 35-man roster, and we should be fresh on both sides of the ball pretty much throughout the game. So
well, we're excited to see.
Barring injury.
Yeah. Well, let's hope everyone stays healthy, that's for sure. We're excited to see Team Minnesota in action. Nebraska, the 8th grade opponent, and then you'll be mixing your way through Des Moines. Iowa, Wisconsin are the other teams in the mix there. So it should be some upper Midwest fun when things battle out this weekend. Don Patnode, the team director for Team Minnesota. Thanks for doing this, Don, and all the best to you.
Thank you.
We'll roll.
Look forward to seeing you guys in Iowa.
Yes, we'll roll along and maybe see you too down the road in Kansas City or San Antonio. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Don Patnode, team director, Team Minnesota. We'll have a final thought on this team preview show, the FBU National Championship Field Pass, right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by School of the Legends, voice of the players.
Hey everyone, this is your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika, and I got to tell you what, I am looking fly in my official East Bay FBU team licensed apparel, which you can get for a limited time only on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Orders must be in by December 10th, and you can have that hoodie to keep you warm no matter where you are across the country, or that bag to carry all your gear on the road to San Antonio. Visit the officially licensed team apparel store on FBUNationalChampionship.com.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
You know.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football. The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle. Because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I'm an enlightened warrior.
Hey everyone, it's your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika. On the road to San Antonio this year, don't forget, you can visit our official merchandise shops at every regional site across the FBU National Championship. We've got hats, hoodies, game tickets, and backpacks. Take full advantage and gear up today for your FBU National Championship on the road to San Antonio. We'll see you there.
Hey! Push it good. Lift! Look at the hands, look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go. He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball. Control the wrist.
Watch my knees, they go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching our FBU National Championship desk shows. We're on the road to San Antonio. You can catch all the action by visiting FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com and take advantage of our pay-per-view model. Extended content can be found at Facebook.com/National Championship or on Twitter at FBU_NC. I'm Neil Sika, and we'll see you on the road to the Dome. Until then, so long.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute. School of the Legends, voice of the players.